your favourite Joe story?
My favourite Joe story is when we had to enter a video competition, and Joe turned up.
Was that a cat competition?
Yeah, it was a cat competition, and Joe turned up in his sailor outfit, not his ski outfit.
During lockdowns when
Yeah,
I'm
during
allowed to train outside.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
And Joe turned up, and we all turned around and were like, Joe, you've turned up on filming day in your sailor outfit, like, what are you doing?
How old was he? Was he 18, 17?
Yeah, 18 or 19 years old. And then my second favourite Joe moment is when we all sat and played Uno, and he was losing, and he just couldn't handle the fact he was losing. He had to like pick up like 20 plus cards, and I think he just decided not to continue playing the game.
And that was a little hissy fit. That's
Yeah.
probably because me and you were sitting next to each other, and
But we won though.
Were we not? We were not
We didn't
cheating?
even cheat. We didn't even cheat. We were just working together, and he just didn't like the fact, but we didn't actually cheat. And yeah.
Let me think. So, how did I first meet Joe? I was out in the woods. Like, I can't tell you what I was doing, but if you must know, I was looking for El Chupacabra because I heard there had been some sightings of that very recently. And I saw him in the background. He's running at me. And at first I was pretty scared. I thought, oh my god, is that a Wendigo? But then I noticed he had a ball in his hand. A big ball, a red ball. I thought, yes, Wendigos, they don't have balls, yet alone hold them, so it can't be one of those. So he came running at me. And that's how I met Joe.
So I got there like 2 hours early, and I'd set up. I'd already pre-tied nooses, which I'd covered in camouflage wax, and I tied them to trees and left the nooses out, and covered them with leaves on the floor so you could see them. And I waited for people to walk in them and pull them up. So I waited ages, and I set this specific one up for Joe because we'd pre-arranged it and where he was going to go. And I got there, and I was in a ghillie suit. I had camouflaging wax on my face, a camouflaging mesh over it as well, and then I actually snuck up behind him with the noose. We looped it over him, tied it tight, and then put a bin bag over him.
Joe? Is that Joe?
No,
Hey!
don't get too close to the cat.
In such situations, we have victims. Anthony was unfortunately left behind, and Joe savaged him, and clearly did significant injuries to him. It took several weeks for Anthony to recover from this pain. He did his absolute best. Recovered. The sad news was they did capture Joe in the end, but Joe finally got away. To Anthony's disappointment, Joe was left running in the wilds. So what did happen to the Tarzan of tribes? Well, to quote Hunter S. Thompson, "Too weird to live, too rare to be extinct. One of God's original prototypes, never considered for mass production." Or maybe, just maybe, he's normal for Norfolk.